everyone, as I'm turning 19 this year, I have got a wonderful idea of enlisting all the learnings that I have got in these 18 years of my life into 18 points, some of the big and small ups and downs that I have faced, encapsulating them into these 18 points and sharing them with you all, guys. If you are really interested in this, do continue this wonderful video because it will definitely add some value to your life. And if you're not interested, just wish me luck, wish me happy birthday, and just move on. That's it for you. But if you're staying here, I have something great for you. So let's begin with the video. The first point that I want to share is, see, it's going to be straight, huh? Don't think of getting a prologue. Okay. The one thing that I have learned is prioritizing satisfaction over happiness. Because see, when you run behind happiness now, you somewhere lag behind the satisfaction thing. When you are running behind the things like मेरे को ये करना है, मेरे को वो करना है, मुझे ये चीज़ें कंप्लीट करनी है, मैं टू डू लिस्ट कर रही हूँ, बट आई हैव सैक्रिफाइस माई फूड, मैं सब कुछ कर रही हूँ, आई हैव टिक्ड ऑल द बॉक्सेस, बट समवेयर आई एम लैकिंग ऑन द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट लाइफ एक्टिविटीज दैट अ पर्सन द ह्यूमन नीड्स टू डू. सुकून से बैठ के खाना खाना, 10 मिनट पेरेंट्स से बात करना, दादी बाबा के साथ थोड़ा सा टाइम स्पेंड करना, कभी कभी खुद से कुछ बना के खिलाना सबको, रास्ते भर एंजॉय करते आना, खुश रहना, छोटी छोटी चीज़ें दैट वी ऑफन मिस ना. These things are called satisfaction in life. And these things are not having some specific time stamps in our lives. The thing is that we are having this spontaneity. And in between these moments, we have to find those little gaps where we have to find the satisfaction thing. But we often lack that. And this is the thing that we are sometimes exhausted with life. हमें लगता है नहीं हो गया, but that's it, बहुत हो गया. Because we are not enjoying that part. The satisfaction plays a very important role. For example, the thing that I have learned is, if I went for the library at 6 a.m., I studied till 12. From 12 to 12:30, that the time that I am devoting to myself for lunch, I will not think anything. I will not devote any part of my head towards studies. I will just think about something beautiful, some good memories, or think about my parents, anything that gives me peace. And then after those 30 minutes, I'll get back to my studies and I'll completely focus on that. If you are coming back from some place, during that journey, during that 10-15 minutes of time span, don't think about something that's taking your peace of mind. Don't think about something that's crashing your head since a long time. Enjoy that journey. हेडफोन्स प्लग इन करो, और अगर नहीं कर रहे हो तो कुछ अच्छा सोचो. Just enjoy the process. And this leads me towards the second point. Destination is a momentarily concept, and journey is a very long process. Focus on the journey rather than the destination. See, if you have thoroughly enjoyed the journey now, enjoyment in my sense doesn't mean you have to party all night, whole days. Enjoyment in my sense feels like, तुम अगर 19 घंटे भी पढ़ रहे हो तो तुम 1 घंटे एंजॉय करो. एंजॉय इन द सेंस तुम उस चीज़ को प्रेज करो. यू सिट एंड प्रेज योरसेल्फ फॉर एवरीथिंग दैट यू डिड. अप्रिशिएट योरसेल्फ, सिट एंड स्माइल, एंजॉय. हैव सम कॉर्नर ऑफ योर डे where you are literally feeling like, wow, this is the life I want to live for the entire years. Have that moment. Definitely have that moment, because these are the things that will lead your life to a next destination. If you'll continuously think of the destination where you have to go, you are not getting there, आपको ये चाहिए और आप वहाँ पहुँच नहीं पा रहे हैं, आप धीरे धीरे you are taking baby steps, but you are heading now, you will reach there, babe. And if you will continuously think of that thing, oh, this is not happening, that is not happening, you will lose the entire journey. And what you will have, अगर तुम उसको पा भी लोगे ना, तो you will, when you will rethink of these memories, you will have only the bad memories. Oh, it was very tough. But for me, it was very good. It was very beautiful. I have lived the moments. Even if I have studied a lot, I have gone through a lot, I've sacrificed a lot, but I have those little moments to cherish when I rethink of this memory. Keep this in your mind. I'm not asking you to stop for a while and recreate some moments. No, don't do that, because you really don't have time. We are in a fast moving journey, we don't have time to do this. But while having some moments where you can actually enjoy, you are thinking about some chaos in your life going on. Will that heal? Thinking about that thing? It won't be working out like that. But we are continuously doing that. So please change that if you could. If you can, sorry. Third of the thing that is somewhere related to the second one. If you lose or succeed in your journey, doesn't matter. The thing matters is learnings, the experience that you get through that process. The reason I'm saying that is a person who is continuously trying, falling, getting up, again trying, getting up, thinking a lot, learning a lot, even if that person doesn't get the thing, he has thousands and millions and thousands and millions. He has a lot of learnings, lot of learnings that you are not thinking. You have gained a lot of emotional maturity, mental maturity. You are not going to stuck at things. आपने बहुत सारी चीजें emotionally सीखी हैं that you are not embracing at this moment, but somewhere in your life when you will get that same situation, you will easily deal with that just because you have gone through that in your past. And then you will realize, oh, I learned that at that moment and I was not realizing that. Every part of your journey, every part of your life, you are learning something. But it's the moment when we get the same situation again and we know how to deal with that, then we realize that, okay, this was the thing that I learned back then. So appreciate that. It's always learnings. It's always an experience. Good or bad, it's always an experience. Success is a small thing. N number of experiences, N number of stories, N number of momentarily learnings that you get from N number of processes lead you towards success. It's not a one-step process. It's never a one-step process. And that's how I led to the fifth point that I want to say. लाइफ में कोई स्टॉप नहीं है जहाँ पे आप कह सकेंगे कि अब तो बस ये कर लो ऐश है. लिटरली सेइंग देयर इज नो कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सेटलमेंट इन लाइफ. आपके सैक्रिफाइसेस और आपकी कॉम्प्लेक्सिटीज बढ़ती ही चली जाएंगी. कभी ऐश नहीं होती, कभी नहीं होती. दिस इज मिथ दैट व्हेनेवर अ पर्सन सेज ये कर लो फिर सब सेट है, ये कर लो फिर सब सेट है. कभी सेट नहीं होता, कभी होता ही नहीं. लाइफ कभी सेट नहीं होती. एवरी टाइम यू फेस अ न्यू चैलेंज, you go through that, you get new learnings, you get new experiences, and you overcome that, and then you are set for a new goal. Now you are heading towards new experiences, new learnings, new part of the journey. Everywhere there are challenges, everywhere there are learnings, everywhere there are ups and downs. It's never like you are stuck somewhere. Every person, every single person in this world is stuck somewhere at some point in their lives. And there is no moment of mourning over that. Okay, I'm stuck here. No, there is no concept of thing like if you will go over this, तुम ये कर लोगे तो सब सेट हो जाएगा. नहीं होता है, कुछ सेट नहीं होता है. ये है, इसके ऊपर एक दूसरा लेवल है, और लेवल है. लेवल बाय लेवल चीज़ें बढ़ती चली जाएंगी. लाइफ इज गोइंग टू बी कॉम्प्लेक्स एज यू इंक्रीज, एज यू हेड टुवर्ड्स इन लाइफ. एज के साथ साथ लाइफ कॉम्प्लेक्स होती है. अभी आपके पास पढ़ाई का प्रेशर है, फिर आपके पास पढ़ाई के साथ साथ करियर का प्रेशर होगा, फिर करियर के साथ साथ घर का प्रेशर होगा, फाइनेंशियल प्रेशर होगा, फिर घर के साथ साथ फैमिली का प्रेशर होगा, फिर फैमिली के साथ साथ सोसाइटी का प्रेशर होगा, फिर सोसाइटी के साथ साथ चिल्ड्रन, ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन का प्रेशर होगा, फिर उसके बाद जनरेशन का प्रेशर होगा. प्रेशर इज immensely going to increase. You are never going to get a point in your life when you are going to say, okay, I am done, everything I have sorted out. Not going to be that. तो हर चीज़ को ना अब ये जब समझ आ गया ना कि कुछ भी कभी सॉर्ट नहीं होना है, सब हमेशा उलझा हुआ ही रहेगा, तो अभी ये चीज़ एक्सेप्ट कर ली है, तो अब हर मोमेंट को सॉर्टेड फील करो. फील दैट कि अभी ठीक है, आई एम एट दिस पोजिशन, आई हैव अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट आर लाइक उलझी हुई चीज़ें. अभी आई टेक अ one thread, आई सॉल्व देम and I will go ahead in my life step by step. कोई जल्दी नहीं है, सब हो जाएगा. Don't rush and don't panic even. Everything is going to be sorted and everything is sorted. You are only thinking it like it's a chaos. It's not a chaos. You're having a wonderful life. And now getting back to the sixth point, fantasizing the little moments of your life rather than waiting for the big moments to cherish. Now let me tell you a story about this. See, मैंने कभी नुक्कड़ पे चाय नहीं पी थी, कभी नहीं पी थी, और this was one of the points in my bucket list कि मुझे नुक्कड़ पे चाय पीनी है. One day I was feeling extremely like low. I was not having that confidence, no mood of doing anything. I was very low. So I thought of lifting my mood by having that nukkad wali chai. I had my money in my pocket and I moved on to the nukkad wali shop. मैंने वो खरीदा. I carried that. I placed it on the table where I was sitting. I had that cup. I poured the tea and it was 2 cups. 2 कप चाय थी and 2 कप चाय ली. As I poured the one, उसमें कम मतलब वो भर गया. I poured it into the next one and then I tried to drink the first one. As I picked up the one, the other one fell off. वो गिर गया, सारा बह गया. And I was laughing. इतना मैं हंसी हूँ उस चीज़ पे कि भाई पहली बार लेकर आया और सारी गिरा दी. और फिर वाला कभी पी रही थी. Some other friend came in and she said, okay, you are having chai and we shared that. अब वो इतनी बड़ी चाय हम लोगों ने एक सिप शेयर की. But the happiness was like immense. मैं बहुत खुश थी. अरे वाह, मैंने नुक्कड़ की चाय पी ली और वो भी ये इंसिडेंट हो गया तो मुझे याद भी रहेगी. छोटी छोटी चीज़ें बहुत अच्छी होती हैं. Like I have a habit of talking endlessly. Sometimes in my day when I feel like I have not talked to anyone since very long. Even if I get some stranger on while moving on ना, I try to talk to them. और मैं 10 मिनट अगर पूरे रास्ते बात करती हूँ तो मुझे इतनी खुशी मिलती है. I'm like wow, this was a wonderful day. I come back home and I tell my mom, मम्मा बहुत मज़ा आया. आज एक अंकल मिले, आज एक आंटी मिली, आज एक दीदी मिली, आज एक बच्चा मिला छोटा सा, आज बहुत बातें की, बहुत अच्छा लगा. For me, talking is therapeutic and I know that. And I'm giving that free therapy to myself every time when I feel low because I know that heals me. So giving that small moments gives me happiness. Why will I restrict myself doing that just because people think that okay, when you are sacrificing on things you will get something good? Nahi yaar, why will I do that? I will get myself those small moments and I'll cherish those moments. I'll be happy. This is what my 7th point is. You are only responsible for your happiness. No one else is. Your emotional happiness, your emotions, what you feel emotionally, that only depends on you. No one else in this world. आपको बुरा लग रहा है किसी चीज़ का, आप इस चीज़ पे 10 घंटे सोचोगे, आपको 10 घंटे बुरा लगेगा. If you stop thinking about that thing, immediately you will stop feeling bad about that thing. If you are having some complex thoughts in your head, indulge yourself into some productive activity. You will not feel that. So it's all about you. अगर आपको अच्छा फील करना है, आप करा रहे हो. आपको बुरा फील करना है, you are making yourself feel that. Leave the thing immediately if it's making you feel bad. छोड़ दो उसको वहीं पे. This is what I have learned. I was a very very big overthinker up till then. But now that I have realized, सोचने से कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, इससे सिर्फ मेरा दिमाग खराब हो रहा है. I'm not going to do that. Because no one is coming to heal me, na? No one is going to do that. People will come once, twice. How many times will they come? If you are really feeling exhausted, like you are having 1,000 thoughts in your head, I'm telling you a remedy. Just take a paper, a rough paper, write it down, all the problems that you are thinking, सब कुछ लिख दो and tear that or either burn that and throw it in the dustbin. खत्म. It works. It definitely works. I have done that 100-150 बार तो मैंने किया ही होगा. हाँ, ये वर्क करता है. 8th point says love yourself good and bad days. Everyone has good and bad days. ऐसा कभी नहीं होता है कि आपको लगता है किसी को देखे कि वो this person is having a very fancy and very beautiful life. They are showing you the beautiful lives. They are not showing you the down moments. They are not showing you the moments when they cried. So everyone has that. Trust me, everyone has days when they absolutely feel like they are damn dusted toughers. Everyone has that. But it never defines who you are. It's just the moment that you are getting these thoughts. Hold on and let that go. ठीक है, momentarily है. Emotions हैं, थोड़ी देर के लिए आए हैं, चले जाएंगे. Situations की वजह से आ रहे हैं. वो उससे अपने आप को ब्लेम मत करने लग जाओ कि नहीं दिस इज ऑल हैपनिंग बिकॉज ऑफ मी. वी ऑफन टेंड टू ब्लेम आवरसेल्फ फॉर द सिचुएशंस दैट वी आर सराउंडेड विद. Even if you are responsible for that, don't blame yourself because you're already feeling negative and you will start blaming yourself. You will feel like, okay, this is all because of me. I am only the reason behind this. Don't do that because this will end up giving you more chaos. That is what I am trying to say. A lot of us are aspirants, we are students, we are somewhere getting in our career. But sometimes now when we feel like it's all career, we should be serious about this. We have to not indulge into any sort of activity that activity for me means कि नहीं मुझे बैठ के अपने बर्थडे सेलिब्रेशन के बारे में नहीं सोचना चाहिए. I should not think about that party. I should not think about this thing. Bro, we are humans at first. Second, we are aspirants or students. We will get these thoughts. This is so normal. Don't just think कि okay, I am not good enough. I am not a good student, I'm not a good aspirant. Everyone gets these thoughts. Everyone has those things. See, हमें कभी ना कभी ऐसे हमारे लाइफ मोमेंट्स होते हैं, मुझे लगता है अभी हमारे लिए ये चीज़ प्रायोरिटी है. Why am I thinking about other things? Why is that happening to me? It happens. We are humans. We will get these emotions. We will get these feelings. But we have that guts कि ठीक है अभी say no to them. We will think about you someday else. Okay, just stay back. That normal. Don't just say यार मेरा तो एग्ज़ाम है और मैं ये क्या सोच रही हूँ. अरे सोचोगे ना, ह्यूमन हो तो सोचोगे. मेमोरीज फ्लैशबैक होती रहती हैं, कभी ना कभी आपको कुछ ना कुछ याद आता रहता है. चीज़ें याद आएंगी तो कुछ ना कुछ फील होगा, फिर आपको चीज़ें थोड़ी देर दिमाग में घूमेंगी. से right now I don't have time to think about you. Just go back and just come to me after some time when I'll have time, when I'll be sitting alone. Then you just come to me and I'll think about you. That's what I do. And that's what I have learned. Career is important, but losing the thing that okay, we are humans and we are normal. We will get these normal thoughts that everyone has. This is very normal. And I know my priorities, right? I know my priorities in life कि अच्छा मुझे मेरे लिए अभी ये important है. And I will handle that very well. That's what it is. Yeah. And one more thing that I want to say. Sometimes na sit with yourself. I'm telling you, this is my routine of the day. Every day I do this. Every day since past 2-3 years or even more than that, 3-4 years. Every day after my dinner is done, I go up the stairs and on my terrace I walk for 15-20 or sometimes 30 minutes, depends on what mood I am in. And I talk with myself कि okay, this is all happening and this is what needs to be done. And see, this is what you have done till the date and this is what you need to do. These are your priorities and you have to focus on these things, Divya. And it's okay if you have, these things have happened. It's okay, you will deal with this. I know, I believe in you and you will do that. I believe that God is witnessing all these things because I am under the sky. He is seeing everything that I am undergoing. So this is my belief system that okay, when I am telling my problems to myself, somewhere God is listening to them and He's coming to know about everything that I am going through. And I think everything heals like that. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है ये करके. मुझे लगता है कि नहीं, someone is watching me, someone will protect me if I fail, if I lose something, because he is watching every step that I am doing. मैं अपना रियल सेल्फ प्रेजेंट तो कर सकती हूँ अपने सामने. दिस इज वॉट आई डू एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. ओके, लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द, I don't know the point, but I am moving to the next one. The thing is, a very famous quote from Gita. See, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. I am not flexing, but this year I have completed Gita from Adhyay 1 to Adhyay 18 entirely. The Sanskrit one I did not read, but the Hindi one and the English one I have read. Reason was, when I was initiating the second drop year, I thought of the thing like, see, I am going to have moments when जब मुझे लगेगा कि मेरे से चीज़ें नहीं हो रही हैं, तो तब मुझे अपनी सवालों का जवाब चाहिए होगा. एंड समवन सेड टू मी कि गीता में हर चीज़ का जवाब है, हर सवाल का जवाब है, अगर आप उसको समझ लेते हैं तो. तो वो चीज़ से मुझे लगा कि ओके आई हैव टू रीड दिस एंड आई रेड दैट. इट टुक मी 2 months. Yeah, because I used to read that half hour each day. So I completed reading that, and I won't lie, it somewhere changed my perspective of looking towards life. It definitely changed. And if you somewhere get time, instead of chilling on Netflix, just try to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It will definitely add some value to your life, and I can guarantee that. And that leads me towards the point where I am going to say karma returns. Do good and good will happen to you someday, some moment, unexpectedly. This is what it says. अच्छा करो, आज करो, बिना कुछ एक्सपेक्ट किए करो. It will come to you someday. Don't expect it to come someday. Unexpectedly, someday when you will need that thing, it will come to you. And if it's not coming to you, trust me, it's getting collected as a form of in the form of a luck. When you will need that, when जब आपको किसी luck की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी ना, लोग बोलते हैं कि 99% hard work and 1% luck. It happens. I believe in that. And that 1% luck comes from all the good deeds that you have done in your life, all the good and bad deeds. That's where luck is tested. आपने अच्छा किया है, आपने सबकी हेल्प की है, आपने कभी किसी का बुरा नहीं सोचा. Luck will favor you. God will favor you in that situation. That is what I'm trying to say. My next point is go with the flow. कभी कभी हम कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं लाइफ में. हमें लगता है कि ये चीज़ करेंगे, कि वो चीज़ करें, कि ये चीज़ करें, ये करेंगे तो वो छूटेगा, वो कुछ तो छूटेगा ही ना. कुछ तो इफ़ यू विल गो दिस वे आप वो रास्ता छूट जाएगा आपका. गो विद द फ्लो. कुछ चीज़ों में जब समझ नहीं आता, जस्ट गो ऑन, चलते रहो, देखा जाएगा. बोलो खुद से, देखेंगे आगे क्या होना है, बस करते रहो वो काम. वहाँ पे जाके या तो आप सही रास्ते पे होगे, या तो आपको समझ आ जाएगा कि अच्छा ये गलत रास्ता था, कि हम यहाँ आ गए, अब हम वापस जाएंगे तो हम दोबारा कभी इस रास्ते पे नहीं आएंगे, हम दूसरे को बताएंगे कि इधर नहीं आना है, सीख जाएंगे. एंड बाई सेइंग दिस आई डोंट मीन कि आप गलत एक्टिविटीज़ करो. आई मीन कि जब दो ऑप्शंस में कंफ्यूज हो तो एक ऑप्शन जो दिल बोल रहा है, ऑलवेज गो विद द हार्ट, डोंट गो विद द ब्रेन. आई हैव रियलाइज्ड, दिल की सुनो, क्योंकि बाद में रिग्रेट होता है दिल की नहीं सुनते हैं. फिर लगता है कि नहीं यार, वो बोल रहा था कि ये कर लो, फिर भी तुमने अपने दिमाग की सुनी. दिमाग नहीं लगाना होता है जहाँ आप कंफ्यूज हो, दिल की सुनो. दैट्स व्हाट आई फील. एंड गो विद द फ्लो, यू विल नॉट रिग्रेट इट. लर्निंग होगी पर रिग्रेट नहीं होगा. नाउ आई एम मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. That's the point that I wanted to say since very long. For the generation that we are in, we are giving 4-5 hours of social media time. Agree or not, but you are giving. The point, the place, or the thing that you are investing your time, that needs to be filtered out. The content that you are watching on social media definitely needs to be filtered out. Don't watch garbage. Don't watch anything that's coming on your way. Don't go, मतलब ऐवे ही रील्स मत स्क्रॉल करो, ऐवे ही फीड्स पे कुछ भी मत देखो. It is getting into your head somewhere. अगर वो आपको समझ भी नहीं आ रहा है, तब भी कहीं ना कहीं वो आपके दिमाग में जाके बैठ रहा है. Somewhere in your life when you will get into the situation, आपको फ्लैशबैक्स होंगे. अच्छा ये यहाँ मैंने देखा था. क्यों वो चीज़ देखनी है जो आप वो चाहिए ही नहीं अभी देखने को. आप यू डोंट वांट टू डू दैट. आपको वो नहीं देखनी थी. आपको मतलब यू डोंट नीड दैट. यू डोंट नीड टू वॉच दैट. देन ऑल्सो यू आर वॉचिंग दैट विदाउट एनी यूज. तो इट लीड्स टू सम प्रेजुडाइसेस इन योर हेड. हमें कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा लगने लगता है कि वो दिस ओनली हैपेंस बिकॉज आई हैव सीन दैट हैपन. तो लिमिट योर सोशल मीडिया कंटेंट टू सम वेरी गुड थिंग्स, to some very good people, to some infotainment content. It should not be a part of time waste. मतलब time pass नहीं होना चाहिए. If you are going on social media, you should know what you are going to for. ऐवे ही नहीं जाना है. This is what I have learned and I have gained that control in my hands. मेरे हाथ ऐवे ही नहीं जाते हैं इन चीज़ों पे. When I go on YouTube, I know what I am going for. And I search that. Perfection नहीं है कि हाँ वही देखेंगे. Recommendations में कई चीज़ें होती हैं, लेकिन I don't जल्दी से आप वो जो क्लिक करने का वो जो होता था that doesn't happen that quickly now. Content लिमिट करो और फिल्टर करो कि आपको क्या देखना है. What do you want to feed your brain with? Define that for yourself, limit that for yourself, and then go for the social media content, because it's really some garbage bin in some terms that you are containing your brain with. Now, getting into some entirely different topic, but that really needs to be discussed. Handling public situations, communication, and being vocal. The thing that I have learned, earlier I was a person who didn't used to speak that much. I usually restricted myself to speak. I was thinking मम्मा तो बोल ही देंगी मेरे बदले. टीचर का भी कॉल आता था, I used to say मम्मा आप बात कर दो. मैं बात नहीं करती थी. But kudos, मेरी मम्मा ने she taught me कि नहीं, मैं बात नहीं कर रही. You have to talk. You only have to deal with the situations. She taught me that. She forced that thing on me कि नहीं मैम, talk to my daughter, and I had to talk to her. तो ऐसे कई situations को देखते देखते I gained that confidence of talking to people. Even if I meet some of the greatest people, मतलब not greater, मिली किससे हूँ, लेकिन हाँ some situations I have been through. When I was in the parade ground, I had to talk to sub inspector कि मेरा नाम वहाँ पे मिसप्लेस हो गया है, वो चेंज करना है. कोई नहीं जा रहा था. I went there and I talked to him very politely. He answered me and he changed that. And the way we talked for 2 to 5 minutes, the next day he called me and my father at his home, and उन्होंने कुछ extra gifts दिए थे अपनी तरफ से for my performance. That was a wonderful moment, I say. I talked to a doctor in the hospital because what I did was, उन्होंने गलत प्रिस्क्रिप्शन लिखा था. उन्होंने जो दवाइयाँ लिखी थी वो किसी दूसरे पेशेंट की लिख दी थी, दूसरे के में और दूसरे की. When I read that prescription and hopefully मैंने उनकी राइटिंग पहचान ली, and I was like आपके जो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन हैं वो स्विप हुए हैं, मतलब नाम दूसरा और लिखा दूसरे का है. डायरिया का उन्होंने कॉमन कोड में लिखा था, कॉमन कोड का डायरिया में. गलत दवाइयाँ खा के उनको कुछ भी हो सकता. तो व्हेन आई अप्रोच्ड हिम सेइंग कि आपने गलत प्रिस्क्रिप्शन लिखा, आई वाज लाइक व्हाट, आर यू क्वेश्चनिंग माय डिग्रीज? आई वाज लाइक प्लीज लुक इनटू इट वंस. एंड ही वाज लाइक ओह आई डिड दिस, थैंक यू फॉर टेलिंग मी. एंड आई वाज लाइक ओह आई हैव डन दिस. तो या आई डिड दैट वंस. I could do that because I have gained that confidence of speaking up to people. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप कहीं पे भी जाके बहस कराओ, पर when it's required you have to speak for that. And that leads me towards the next point. Sometimes I have faced very bad eve teasing in public, and at that moment instead of staying quiet I have spoken a lot. Like I have literally said, stop it, what are you doing, I'm getting that, I'm not a fool, I've literally done this. So I've scolded them in public. I have faced some very bad and worse situations, and I won't discuss it more. So yeah, I've spoken. I've not been a quiet person. If I have felt a bad touch, I have spoken about that. I have scolded them at the same time. What are you doing this? Like this. So this comes only when you have that guts to say or speak up for your sake, and that needs to be built in every person. Like if you are not feeling good about something, you should speak it. You should speak up for that thing. That's what it is. And this doesn't make a person rude. This doesn't make a person arrogant. It makes you self-reliable, independent, and it gives you some confidence that you are able to speak for yourself. No one is going to come at every step that you are going to put. हर जगह मम्मी पापा नहीं आएंगे. You have to learn this thing of speaking up for yourself, and this is what I have learned being a girl. This is very necessary. Like this is mandatory thing that you have to learn. Definitely you have to learn this thing. Next point that I have learned is, there is a difference between friends and acquaintances. You have to accept this thing and you have to learn this. Guys, please understand this. Don't call everyone who you meet on a regular basis your friend. No, they are not. not. There are very few friends that you have, very few, a very small number of people that you can call as your friends, people that you meet, that you can say hi, or that you are wishing, or that you are calling, that you have met sometimes. They are not your friends. Friends is a term that is used very commonly nowadays. हम यूज करते हैं फ्रेंड्स, ठीक है, बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स, देन बेस्ट नहीं, मेरे लिए एक कॉन्सेप्ट, फ्रेंड्स, दैट्स इट. मेरे 3-4 दोस्त हैं, दैट्स इट, बस वही मेरे दोस्त हैं. अदरवाइज, और उन्हीं की कोई चीज़ होगी तो वो मुझे इफेक्ट करेगी, मुझे बुरी लगेगी. अदरवाइज आई डोंट केयर व्हाट यू आर गोइंग थ्रू, आई डोंट केयर व्हाट यू थिंक अबाउट मी, आई डोंट केयर अबाउट योर ओपिनियंस. इट डजंट मैटर फॉर मी. सोचना है सोचो, करना है करो, कुछ मैटर नहीं करता. If these 3 or 4 people are going to get affected, I'll do everything for them. Those are my friends, and rest of all, they are acquaintances. They are not my friends. That's what I have learned. Friends are few, because friends, it takes a lot of thoughts to say that you're my friend. And not everyone is your friend. समझ आया? Not everyone is your friend. Okay? And the next thing is that I want to speak is, see, never give up. This is what I have learned in the last year. Never give up. When I say this, it's like very common statement, never give up. लेकिन नहीं. आपको लग रहा हो ना कि मेरे से कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, वैसे नहीं होगा. मैं बहुत दूर हूँ अभी अपनी डेस्टिनेशन से. Still don't give up. Alexa once said, if you can't run, crawl, but don't stop. वो मेरे दिमाग पे घुस गया है. नहीं रुकना. Don't stop somewhere. कभी नहीं रुकना. चलते रहना. क्रॉलिंग करनी है, वॉक करना है, लेकिन रुकना नहीं. कभी नहीं रुकना. गिव अप नहीं करना है. कभी भी गिव अप नहीं करना है. धीमे चलो, तेज चलो, हाफ के चलो, चलते रहो. Don't stop. Don't feel worthless. You are worthy of everything that you are worthy of dreaming. सब हो जाएगा. Don't stop. Don't consider yourself low. अपना सेल्फ एस्टीम बचा के रखो. Appreciate yourself. तुम सब कर लोगे. सब हो जाएगा. If you believe in yourself. And if once you believe in you, na, the world will believe in you. Trust me, this happens. If you give up on every step you are doing, ना, अगर आप हर चीज़ पे बोलोगे यार हो नहीं रहा मेरे से, the world won't believe in you. And if you are saying, even if for example, if you have to go 10 kilometers in 2 hours and you have completed 1 kilometer in just 1 hour, and you are saying you have to go 9 kilometers in another hour, don't say to yourself it's impossible. Increase your speed. That's what you can do. And if you are not able to do that, whatever distance you may cover, just go for that. कम से कम 1 पे तो मत रुको. 1.5, 2, 3 जितना होगा उतना करो. डिस्टेंस बढ़ेगा, आपकी दूरी जो है आपकी डेस्टिनेशन से वो कम हो जाएगी. एंड दैट विल लीड यू टुवर्ड्स मोर कॉन्फिडेंस कि ठीक है, मेरे से इतना तो हुआ कम से कम. अगर आप वहीं रुक जाते तो आप 1 पे ही होते ना. वो जो क्रॉलिंग होती है वो आपको भी नहीं पता आपको कहाँ लेकर जाएगी. Put small efforts and don't expect immediate results. Just keep on doing that. Don't give up. आपको collectively कुछ बहुत अच्छा मिलेगा. Trust me, it happens. What's the next point where I want to say, don't be emotionally dependent on anyone. Emotion feel करो, खुश हो दूसरों के लिए, अपने लिए, but dependency is bad. Don't depend on anyone for emotions. ठीक है? If you want to feel happy, you should not need someone else to make yourself feel happy. If you want to feel loved, don't wait for someone else to make yourself feel loved. Everything is in you. कर लो यार, सब मैनेज अपने आप से कर लो. जब सब करना सीख जाओगे ना, तो फिर जब कुछ एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा तो वो अच्छा लगेगा. पर डिपेंड मत हो. If someone else is busy in doing something that is more important than making yourself feel important or making yourself feel contented and happy and good, that is required na. Don't blame that person for not making you feel happy. You should be responsible for making you feel everything that you want to. Don't be emotionally dependent on someone else. That is what it is. And this lets me towards ending this video by quoting or by putting the last point. That's where I say there are 4 pillars of happiness. The roof of your happiness stands on these 4 pillars, and these 4 pillars are success first, second is family, third is family and relationships, your घर का सब कुछ. Third of all, it's your goals and career and everything like that. And fourth of all, it's like how you believe in God and religious factors. मतलब ठीक है ना कि आप अपने ऊपर किसी को मानते हो कि आप समझते हो कि नहीं दिस थिंग इज अबव एवरीथिंग. जब सब कुछ करके हार जाओगे ना, जब वेयर द हार्ड वर्क, वेयर एवरीथिंग एंड्स ना, दैट इज वेयर रिलीजन, दैट इज वेयर बिलीफ सिस्टम स्टार्ट्स टू एक्ट. ये मिथ नहीं है यार, होती हैं चीज़ें जो आपके कंट्रोल के बाहर होती हैं और स्टिल हो जाती हैं. मिरेकल्स हैपन एंड फॉर दैट यू हैव टू बिलीव इन गॉड. एंड आई एम वेरी मच अ बिलीवर, वेरी 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 मच अ बिलीवर. चीज़ें मेरे से आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल लगती हैं, दैट्स व्हेन आई से अब आपके हाथ में है, अब मेरे हाथ में कुछ भी नहीं है, अब यू हैंडल एवरीथिंग एंड गाइड मी फॉर डूइंग एनीथिंग दैट यू वांट मी टू डू. दैट इज व्हाट आई से एंड आई डू दैट. इट हैपेंस when you believe in some supreme god na, some supreme power that says that you believe in, everything falls into place. And that's how I wrap up. It has been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of here and there lows, but overall I've enjoyed. I can proudly say I've enjoyed the process. I've enjoyed every bit of the life that I have lived till the date. And that's why I'm satisfied. And that's what I say. Be satisfied with whatever you do. That's the tip. And if you have seen it till here, I'm very much obliged to you for giving your precious time to me. This is only the gift that I wanted to receive from you all. And this is what I wanted to speak since so long. That is what it is. Thank you for listening it since this long and making me feel happy, because speaking this much makes me feel happy, and I'm very happy now. I'm very happy, literally. I'm literally very happy right now that I spoke this, that I wanted. I have put my thoughts in front of people. That's it. Bye.